Hi. I thought we'll have a little video while people get on and I make breakfast, which is not going well. Wonder if they would like sausage balls. Now I've got to go downstairs because I have no pancakes up here. This is just a preview. It does not start yet. Just giving people time to get themselves organized. Yeah, I just got a loaf of bread and a pumpkin bread. Yeah. Which TV should he watch today? You binge watch the other back sale, Leanne? Leanne's in law school. She's a little busy to do much of anything with 4 children. Kudos to you, Leanne. I need to think of you when I'm sitting around here complaining. Hey, Raylene. Michelle. Morning from Memphis, a great football day. It is going to be a good football day. We have friends coming over at 3 something to watch the NC State game, which is always, fun. And they have a daughter at State who's a year younger than Thomas. And so anyway, we used to do it. We just hadn't gotten together yet. So we're doing that today. And then I'm going to cook chicken wings. So I just pulled some. I had some in the freezer right here, but I'm going to get more. And then I'm going to cook these sausage balls I made. Because I need to cook them. Let's see if I got any. I tell you, I love parchment paper. Let's see if I can find my pan here. Where is the pan? Where is the pan? Good morning from Mississippi. Oh, Honor's up. Honor says, if I had breakfast, I don't think I have had breakfast. Here, Honor, you going outside to go potty, and then I'll get you breakfast. There you go. Wow, the cat's gonna take me out. Literally, Honor was just laying down, and the cat was laying right here. got parchment paper. I'm sure it exists, but I'm always like worried it's going to catch fire. Good morning from Tennessee. The Outer Banks are getting hammered. Oh, you mean in terms of the storm that's kind of happening, Ethel? Well, already? Is it already raining out an hour from me? I better cook. Is the kitty still with us? Oh, yeah. The kitty is full on ours. You made a pound cake. Well, that's good. I just bought a pumpkin loaf from the farmer's market. And Russell loves sourdough bread. So I got him sourdough bread. I'm going to put that here so Honor doesn't get it. And little Thomas really likes pumpkin bread. So there's that. My granddaughter will be in Winston-Salem tomorrow playing Wake Forest. Ooh, that's fun. That's really fun. In field hockey. Oh. I don't think I need to cook all of these, do I? Maybe people will eat them. I could probably just put them in the air fryer is what I should do. I'll just go ahead and cook them. Forecast does not look good. Well, I knew that. I mean, the darn thing is like heavy rain. I guess, how am I going to cook chicken wings in the rain? Okay, what time is it? 9:50. Let me get my coffee. So I bought myself a Keurig downtown at the hardware store. Everybody else was on Prime Special, and I was at the hardware store. Someone sent me this cup. Did anybody send me this cup? Little People. So the address was from the Little People company. Did the company send me this cup, or did one of y'all? I really like it. There's no way I bought the cup. Then I was like, did I take drunk? But I don't really drink. So I know that didn't happen. I mean, I do, but not, a glass of wine or something. You just wiped your nose, hand wash. Well, you know what I thought about that? Honor, stop. And I knew somebody'd say something, but I'm cooking what I touched. Stop rubbing your bottom on my rug. Disgusting. So it's going to the germs will get burnt up in the oven. So there's that. So I could basically like white chicken with my bottom, and it's going to get burned up. It's freezing cold in South Georgia. It ain't freezing cold here. No, not cold. Ooh, my. You look great. Well, I'm behind on my shot, so I'm going to do my shot this morning. I was supposed to be on Wednesday. I just really struggle having it done. I don't know why, but I do. I'll show you how it works. And you turn it. And then you hope it got in there. Sometimes you wonder. What if I thought I did the shot and it didn't go in? Does it hurt? No. I sent you money via PayPal. Well, that's good. I've seen money in my Venmo, but I have not. Oh, I do need to go to Byram's for the rain kicks in. I went to Byram's, got a stack of boxes. I went to the dollar store and got a bunch of envelopes. I didn't know how many I needed, but I thought I can mail them back, like big envelopes. And then Byram's was closing. Our hardware store closes at 5:30 on the dot. And this is a big video? Mother fricker. No, I didn't know it was a big video. I thought that was a lot of people watching. Where even am I? Oh, yeah, on YouTube. Well, there you go. The whole world has now seen my stomach. That's nice. Well, there you have it. Now you tell me. Y'all didn't tell me this whole time. No wonder somebody was complaining about me touching something. I should have known that wasn't one of my people. So I have YouTube members and Facebook subscribers. My Facebook subscribers are on. And this morning I'm doing a bag sale. But we're having a little bit of a coffee chat first. Because, why are we having a coffee chat? Because we always do. Can we buy bags if we don't have Venmo? Yes, you can. You sure can. You can do PayPal, Venmo. You can trade things. No. Barter. You didn't see it. You mentioned it early. Now everyone knows what they'll get if they become a member. Well, that's true. Do you have Kenzu? What the hell? So when I have a member video, there's more talking back and forth. When I do a big video, I don't typically say like, "Hi, Alicia from," oh, Alyssa's got Tennessee. No problems with the airline. My daughter flew to Savannah yesterday. Okay, now I've got to get Amos's mess. So Amos takes this medicine every morning. I swear, I'm trying to get ahead. Like, I have extra medicine, but I cannot figure out. It's like I almost run out every month. How much weight have you lost? Yeah, it's just members on the Facebook one. I've lost about 40 pounds, I think. There's my mother. Hi, Mom. My son got home from Clemson last night. Zepbound. The green and the blue name. They're both paying members, but blue means they get to kick off the trolls. We're going to be right here because the rain's coming.
It's rainy day.
It's a rainy day. You what? Oh, yeah, it is 100% rain. True. We're getting a nor'easter, and Amos. Oh, Amos, this is the bad kitty. This little kitty rode home in the car engine from the high school. And we tried to find him a home, but we could not find him a home. So we're going to have to take him today. We're going to drop him off at the gas station. Yes, we are. We're going to drop him at the gas station. And somebody's going to get him there. No, this is my kitty now. Yes, he is. Belly. I call him Grover. Or Gus Rover. And nobody else. You haven't seen Tiptoe. Well, they were just wrestling a minute ago. This is the best cat. He is wild. He's also 10 times bigger than he was. Yes. He's a sweet kitty. He's not really sweet. He bites. He's also wild in the morning. So your dad's name was Grover. Really? You don't meet people with the name Grover very much, do you? Hold on. Let's just have let's have a sip of the coffee over here. Hold on there a minute. I'm flying out of Wilmington tomorrow to attend a funeral. You wonder if the kitty's mother took him to the car. I don't think so. I think an adult sent him over there. Holmes. Well, nobody agrees with my name anyway, so we just call him Kitty. Don't let Gus bite. Well, he doesn't bite like blood bite. He just kind of does like that. So this morning I am on, because the other night I had a bag sale. Thursday night it went from 9 to 11. I'm selling my collection of bags. And I have too many bags. I love bags. I get rid of a lot of things, but one thing I do not get rid of, evidently, are bags. So I have bags. I don't know where my Kate Spade bag is. I sold my very first Kate Spade wallet. So we literally got exhausted. So this morning we are having round 2 of the bag sale, but only for my subscribers and paid members. Because that's important. Driving to Parents Weekend. Oh, Kathy, that'll be fun. My son Thomas is home from college this weekend through Tuesday, which is great. We've got the hot tub going. We're going to have friends come over and watch the Notre Dame State game. And then I'm going to cook chicken wings this afternoon. What else am I doing? Oh, my son Russell is writing his college essays. I knew there was something big that had to happen. And I told him by tomorrow night. He was like, oh, it'll be done by then. 3 college applications. Where do you get all your glasses? Well, I think these are peepers, and I got them downtown at, oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to remember. Polka Dot Palm. She has a ton of peepers, but I just buy them wherever I am. Like if I'm at TJ Maxx, I might buy a pack of them. Do you have the kind that snap on new faces? No, they're just reading glasses. Canadian Thanksgiving is this weekend. Thank the heavens that our Thanksgiving is this weekend. I feel like time. So I had a friend that texted me yesterday, and she was like, I wish somebody had told us, like, babies are the easiest part. And it's true, right? Like, but babies are so physically tiring. Like, you have this human being that would die if you didn't do everything for it. But this part of, like, when people aren't in your house, Peepers have progressive lenses? No, I didn't know that. Um, it's just and shocking. And then you have aging parents, which my parents aren't really aging yet, but Thomas's parents both died this past year. So his dad lived with us for a few months. So we didn't even do caretaking very long, right? Like it wasn't like 10 years. Um, but I have so many friends that are kind of in the middle of, okay, well, it's time to go to a nursing home or it's time to go to a assisted living or memory care, you know? And then because we're all having kids a little bit older, well, not all of us, some of you are young, but I mean, I did in my 30s. Like, so I know this girl, and she has two small children at 50. 50. I'm talking like baby and 2-year old at 50. And I am thinking, like, that means in 20 years from now, she would be doing what I'm doing with my older Sue. And I just cannot fathom at 70 doing college applications. Like at 70, well, one, I guess you won't be taking care of your parents anymore. So you pretty much assume that they're going to be kaput. But it's just hard for me to wrap my mind around doing that. You know, I'm a widow and taking care of my quadriplegic son, an 85-year-old mother in my home. Well, that's a lot, Denise. Denise, if you would like to join my member group and you join, I'll pay for your membership for 3 months. And you can decide if you like it. You might really like the coffee chats. Just email me at talesofaneducatedDebutante@gmail.com. And then I'll Venmo you or PayPal you or mail you a check. But I would really like to do that. Because we do these coffee chats, and you know, some people are like, I don't know why she does this. We have built a community, and it's really a nice place to, like, people get to know each other. We've gone a couple one cruise, but I've had maybe 3 weekends. If my husband and we might have a conversation. It's just more of a behind the scenes. And I think what I've realized is that there are a lot of people that are isolated. And I think when you're in the thick of it, but you don't know that. But I was thinking this morning, I was driving by a friend's house and I was like, I haven't seen her, and not a good friend, but I hadn't seen her in forever. And I used to see more people that maybe weren't good friends, but I was like, had a bigger periphery of friends. And I don't now. And I think because I have this. And, but it's isolating. I mean, I even feel isolated. And I see people all the time, but I'm isolated because of autism or because I'm doing sports. You know, you go to a sports game, you get to talk to somebody, that's fun. And so for people that live alone, it can be really isolating. And I think, and people have families, but they still want a place where people, now I sound like I'm like doing a Cheers commercial, but you know, where everybody knows your name. Where you're like, oh, Kathy made me those stockings, or Kathy painted that picture, or Kathy has twins, or Vicki McKinnon and Jim go on my cruises, and Jim, you know, and my parents are like, oh, we really enjoyed the optometrist, or, you know, it's just nice. I have an estranged daughter. Yeah. This group has helped me a lot when I lost my husband at 39 years. Plus, I have an autistic granddaughters. Tina said you have no idea about isolation. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm sure I don't. I'm sure I don't. But people are more isolated when they have children with disabilities. Can the husband go on the cruise? Well, now that would be really something. I tell you what, he would love to. He works very hard and a lot. So I doubt it. But my mom went on the cruise. Hey, Granny, are you ready for church? I mean, who in the devil swim is him about to get you? You gotta, can you ban him, Sarah, forever? We are 2 years empty nesters and foster, then adopted at 52, and he's ours with autism. An unexpected journey, but it's taught us so much. I have mom friends who are 34 and high school friends who are 60. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. We'll see. So now I feel bad. You can only do 24 hours. Ugh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's just, in autism, I mean, holy cow, yesterday. So we live in a pretty small place, and yesterday we went to Raleigh, which is like our big, capital of North Carolina, 2 hours away. And at the mall, Amos has a service dog. She had her annual exam. I said it was like being at the mall with Elf. He loves the escalators, particularly the escalators. And we went to the Lego store. He doesn't want to buy things. He's not worried about his clothes. I mean, at the Lego store, I was like, why don't you pick out a set? Well, I'll get you any set you want. Well, he doesn't want a set. He just wants, the bone Lego. You can't buy one, evidently. But then we went to see my son Thomas at the fraternity house. He went and looked at his room. And then and this is like all like big steps. So for people that aren't familiar with this life, they might be like, why is she talking to us about this? Because I have a friend who the other day sent me a picture, a friend who I've met on here, stayed at my house twice, Nikki. And she was like, we tried to take their son to the grocery store and it did not go well. I just so want him to be able to do what Amos can do and go to the grocery store. And I was like, but we couldn't do it at that age. At that age, he was in the Caroline cart. We would have to go and not buy anything. It was really, it's getting better all the time. And so I want to celebrate and share with people that it's getting better. But I also want to say, boy, it's still really hard. And I know where you are. I have been you. And I think I wouldn't promise anybody it's going to get better. There are some people that have severely disabled autistic adults, and I don't want anybody to ever think, well, this is your future, So anyway, we went there. Then we went to the park, Dick's Park, my son, both my boys. And then we went and got ice cream, barefooted, went to Whole Food, Fresh Market, tried to spend $100 on 3 items. And then we went to Sam's Club. And Amos, for the day, went in all these places. Like, now granted, he was in there with no shoes on. My son Thomas had to pretend he was running him over with the cart for like, an hour. You definitely couldn't walk around. The whole time we were in there, he was talking about going back to Raleigh because he didn't want to be in Raleigh. He did not want to come to Eatonton. He wanted to stay in Raleigh for 20,000 sleeps. So it was still exhausting and not a normal day, but it was better than it has been, We parents just try, fail. Oh, Sherry, you're doing such a good job. Sherry's got a little girl who I got to meet this spring. Yes, Amos does want more autonomy. And for me, there's one girl in town who has kind of an Amos, and she's much younger, and we're going to try to have lunch, though I can't this week, because I want to be a friend to her, but I don't really have friends. I have one good friend with a child with a disability, but they live a few hours away, so I don't get to see her very often. We don't really talk a ton, but I went to visit her a couple weeks ago, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed. So for me, I have friends, I don't think Sarah would mind saying that. Like Sarah on here, and Sarah's got a daughter, or my friend Amanda. Like, it's really nice to have people that, and we text, you know. So it might seem silly to some people, but it is a community that is really great. And I would say it's generally my community, different from my friend Kate Swenson's community. My community is probably half autism and half not, maybe even a third autism. I have generally a little bit older community, um, women in their 60s, 70s that just want to have a fun place to hang out. So, oh, Sarah. So it's really neat. It is a bizarre thing to do for and call it a job, but it is really it's really special. It's really special. I'm 80. Would be so isolated without people who get it. Yeah. I have a 14-year-old son with autism, and I'm 36 from Michigan. I call us the Woodsies, like the Swifties. Oh, I love Sarah. Sarah's coming to Edenton. I'm excited to meet you next weekend. Where in the hell am I going? Oh, next weekend, I'll be at L's for Autism in Jupiter, Florida. My mother's like, well, you've got to have your clothes right. It's very posh. But I've heard that I'm doing surfing Saturday morning. Kate Swenson and I are sharing a hotel room for 3 nights. Carrie is bringing her family, and she's opting to stay at a different hotel because L's for Autism is paying for our hotel, but she didn't do that. Kate and I do not turn down free hotels. And so we'll be making a lot of content. I followed you for 4 years, paid subscriber for 2 years. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Wanda. I'm 65, but you remind me of my mom. Well, that's a compliment. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go see my own parents next Sunday for 2 nights. So my mom does coffee chats with my members. Sometimes my dad comes on. I have all these new pranks I'm gonna play on Dad that I've been watching on Instagram Reels. I'm real excited. And I just saw one I'm gonna get Kate with, where you're asleep in the bed with somebody and you lay yourself on a stool and you start going, in the night, and it looks like you're levitating. So doing that. 56, never married, and no children. Love this community. Oh, LaDonna, and I love having you here. Yeah, people love my mother. But anyway, that's enough of that. So if you want to become a YouTube member, I think it's, how much is it? Is it $5 a month? Some people say when they sign up, it says $6.99. I don't know why in the hell that is. $5 a month for basic coffee chats. $10 a month means you get weekly access to my video with my husband. And then $25 a month means you get just, I can't even talk about it. Like when I had my weekend, the $25 a month people got to come to a special lunch with my family. It's just my super, super fans. You think it's $6.99 in Canada. Well, I know. People are like, you said $5. I paid $7. I'm like, well, shit, I didn't know. Would Alice and DB do a video together about their marriage? That could be a super fans video. My dad is not very safe. He's kind of like my in-laws. Like, you just never know what he's going to say. Like, my in-laws would get on and it'd all be hunky-dory, and then it would get inappropriate and I'd have to delete the freaking video because I don't want to get canceled. I love a good prank. Oh, Leslie, I mean, I am ready for the pranks. Like the putting in your hand and ask somebody to hand you toilet paper. I mean, I am the filter with the things on it, the bugs. I got some real things up my sleeve. The AI homeless person in your house, though I made a mistake and let my husband see that already. So I can't do that to him. I don't know where he's gone. He's gone off on the golf cart. I thought he was, every night he's like, I'm going to get up and exercise. I'm like, You're probably down eating some muffins. Anyway. Carry on, YouTubers. I'm going to start over with my group, and we're going to go have our fun vintage bag sale. So fun. Goodbye.